Hello and welcome to YHELP's Talks with Taylor. Today we are with Kirk Smalley, the president of Stand for the Silent, to talk about bullying. Hello.
Hi.
So tell us about your organization.
Stand for the Silent was started by a group of high school kids from Oklahoma City back in 2010 when they heard about what happened to Laura and I's son. Our 11-year-old boy, Ty Smalley, was being bullied at school for years, and nobody ever really did anything about it to make it stop. And one day he had finally had enough, and he retaliated against the kid that had been picking on him. And as often as the case, it's the second guy that always gets caught. The teacher didn't see the bully come up and push Ty, but she saw Ty turn around and push the bully back, and so he was suspended. They called his mama. She came and picked him up from school and took him home, and she had to go back to work. She worked at the school that Ty went to, and when she got home that evening, she found out that Ty had killed himself. And so we decided that we couldn't live in a world where that kind of thing was happening to kids without doing everything that we could to make it stop. You know, the statistics in this country are staggering. We're losing children to this every single day. I actually have a list of over 66,000 kids that have taken their own lives in America in the last 7.5 years because of being bullied. 1 out of every 4 children will actually have a plan on how they will take their own life before they graduate from high school now. And Laura and I can't live in a world like that without fighting with everything we have to make sure that doesn't happen again to another child, to another family.
Can you discuss the different types of bullying?
Yeah, sadly, there's so many different ways that we can bully each other now. You know, we all know you can bully somebody physically. So we also know that, there's verbal bullying, there's physical bullying, there's cyberbullying, which actually has increased lately because of the virus. The numbers for cyberbullying have actually gone up to 75% of the kids in our country or in this world actually are being cyberbullied now. Everybody seems like they have an electronic device, and I guess that empowers them to make them think that, this ain't real. I can do whatever I want to anybody I want. I've been to schools and spoken to students in first grade that have cell phones, and they're good with them. They know how to use them. They can take a picture of somebody walking down the hallway or in the locker room in gym class and, a little bit of Photoshop editing, and they can make it look like that person's doing anything they want. And then they can create a fake account on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat and post that picture and run someone's life with the click of a button.
How do you think bullies are formed?
I personally feel like bullying is a learned behavior. We learn it from the people that we're around most of the time. A lot of it stems from our homes. If mom and dad were bullies, chances are that their parents might have been a bully, and chances are their kids are going to grow up to be that way. It's a learned behavior. But you know what? It can be unlearned.
What signs are there that you could be bullying someone?
That you could be bullying someone? Well, I've been asked many, many times, what I feel like the definition of bullying is. And if you read like on stopbullying.gov's website, they give you a clinical definition of what bullying is. It's a repeated behavior, hurtful behavior with an imbalance of power. Personally, though, I feel like it's time that we take the power away from the bully. And by that, I mean, if you think that you are being bullied by someone, then to me, you are. A lot of times people say, oh, I was only joking. But if that hurts, that joke you said hurts me, then you are bullying me.
What should you do if you're getting bullied?
First and foremost, I think most importantly, what you need to do is don't believe what the bullies are saying. Believe in yourself. Bullies do what they do to hurt someone. I think they do it because they're lacking in something. Someone that's more athletic than you might bully you because you're not as strong or as fast as they are. But deep down inside, I think that they're feeling not as strong or not as fast as they think they ought to be, or someone at home or someone somewhere else is telling them that they're not good enough or they're not the best, that type of thing. You got to believe in yourself, and you can't believe what bullies are going to try to tell you. Secondly, I think you got to tell someone. You got to speak up about it, and you got to keep telling someone. I'm talking about an adult, someone that can do something about it, and you got to keep telling them every time it happens until they do something about it. And if they don't, go find someone else. If you're being bullied at school, tell a teacher, tell a counselor, tell an administrator. And if that doesn't work, keep telling someone else. Tell your parents.
What if someone is too scared to stand up to a bully or report them?
Well, at that point, I think that's where the bystanders need to help get involved. There's more bystanders than there are victims of bullying, and there's more bystanders than there are bullies. And instead of kids standing around with their cell phone out, egging on a fight, trying to get it on video so they can post it on social media and be Facebook famous for 10 minutes, they need to use their voice and say, hey, stop. It's a proven fact that 92% of the time, when someone will just speak up and say, stop, leave him alone, bullying will stop within 10 seconds. Now, I'm not saying that the same guy won't be bullying you again tomorrow, but in that particular instance, it will stop in 10 seconds. And let me tell you something. That 10 seconds can make all the difference in the world for someone. If one person had stood up for my boy, he might still be here.
Don't click out the video yet. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? And also, be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YHELPNow. And don't forget to check out my blogs at YHELPNow.com. See you later. Bye.